think the secret is that each year that I've gotten older, I've become more confident in the events that I swim. And I've always loved the 50 free, not only because it's short, but because, you know, it's one of my favorite events. And I think that as my confidence grows, I think that when I have to swim at a meet, I know what I can do because I know where to take my breath, I know where to do my turn, I know how to do my finish. And having that confidence before your race, I think is what has kept me going each year. And same in the 100 fly, you know, I know how many kicks to take off every wall now. And I know where to take my breath on each 25. Now that you have a plan, I think that's how I keep going every year.
Underneath that kind of calm exterior, she has a real competitive fire, and I think that's helped our team be better. She's really kind of grown into one of the better leaders on our team, although I think that, you know, Laura and Kelsey and the entire senior class, they've shown some great leadership, but I can see how Ellen's kind of looking ahead, thinking like, okay, how do I do this well? How do I do this right so that other people expect her to lead?
I love the way that Carol formulates her criticism. She'll just be like so nonchalant and be like, hey, like, you breathed off your wall, don't do that anymore. And then it comes so simply that to myself, I'm just like, you're right, I did. I'm not gonna do that again. So I love that about her, and Rourke's so goofy, and he usually does sprint club, but you can always count on him to be the life of the group. Whenever you're not the life of the group, he'll pick you up, get a joke going, but know how to push you.
Ellen and I do practice together pretty much daily, and we race and fly, we race and flurry, and I love her to death. I look up to her so much. She is one of the people who has like impacted me most in my year and a half of being here, and not only in the pool but also out of the pool. She's always positive, and she's always just like, she's the nicest person, and she's really helped me out a lot in the past year and a half.
We do sprint group together, so not only are we friends on the team, but we train together almost every day. You know, you just think someone with that good at times, you know, she's gonna be intense about swimming, serious, you know. So in walks this, you know, tiny little ball of energy. And I don't know what I'd do without her in sprint group, because, you know, I've got the days, everyone has those days when you just, you know, you don't want to be there or you're not having the best set, but I can look to my left and have this like giggling, super fast, just like ball of energy who's next to me, and that always makes the practice go by so much faster.
There are very few people that can stand up and really, you know, we can't just mail it in, but I mean, she's one of those people who you know what you're going to get, but then she can also surprise you by going a little bit faster than that.
Ellen Lobb is going to finish up as a junior. She's great relay splits. That's just great coaching.
It's something that I've sensed. She just doesn't want to be good. She wants to be great. She wants to come through all the time. And so it's one thing when we have the expectation as coaches on how they need to perform, but it's another thing when they have as much or more expectations upon themselves.
See them all up there. They're all cheering on.
Right here. Longhorns victorious on the relay, victorious in the dual meet, 129.24. A great time.
As a team and myself, I'm looking for Big 12s. Is definitely a team win. I would love. Home pool advantage, I think, is talking about confidence again. I think we all have that confidence of being in our own pool, that we get to train here every day. This year, Nationals was here, and I think that went really well for everyone, and I think that this is just going to be round 2. And myself looking out of it, I think that it's the last meet before NCs, and I think this is a good time to fix the little things and, you know, perfect the stuff I was talking about earlier, the breath, the stroke count, the turn, and get all the little bitty things perfect, so when I am ready, when I go to NCs, I won't even have to think about it. It'll be like automatic pilot.
Texas just had the depth. They had it, and it's gonna play a big role towards the end of the season, but that was all about grit. That was all about Texas tough, and that's what this tradition's all about, man. I love it, and it's awesome to watch.